Hello. So today we're going to talk about actually, let me start my watch. Today we're going to be talking about what I wear on race day and on my long runs. So as you can tell, I'm doing my long run right now. I'm a little congested. I have a little cold, I guess, or allergies or something. But in any case, so it's going to be an interesting run today. All right, so we're back, and yeah, so I've been using the Alphaflys for my long runs. It's going to be my shoe for OC Marathon. Surf City, I used the Adidas Pro 4. Amazing shoe. Love it. I don't know if it's a marathon shoe for me though. It kind of gave me some issues later in the race. And I worn the Alphafly 3s before, and during a marathon, never had issues late in the race. So if I had to pick between the two shoes though, I'll probably go with the Adidas Pro 4. I ended up getting a PR that day, so obviously I'm a little biased, but it's a great shoe. I just don't know if I could do the last 5 miles in that shoe. All right, so I'm gonna do a test 1 mile, see how I feel. If I get some good speed in here, I'll be good. If not, it's not the end of the world. All right, I just completed. It wasn't a mile, it was pretty close though. But my pace was, 6:50. And even though that'd be a pace I'll be really happy with, that was a struggle fest. So my heart rate was super high. I'm still overcoming whatever sickness I had or have. So I'm just gonna play it safe and just take it easy. I probably won't even go that much today. But in any case, let's talk about shoes. So yeah, the Alphaflys, I was doing 6:50 pace just now. Felt really good. I would say I wouldn't wear these for like a half marathon or like a shorter distance. Marathon, I think, is a sweet spot for this shoe, just because it's a little bulky, but it's a shoe that you can literally put on your feet, set a pace, specifically your marathon pace, and it'll do a good job getting it done. It's just, if you want to do like intervals, things of that nature, it's a little bit tougher. I actually do use these for intervals, just because I want to get used to the shoe. So on marathon day, I just know it. It's like a reflex, or muscle memory, whatever you want to call it. But it's just to put on my shoes and I just do my work. So this training block, I've been wearing this for any type of speed or long runs, and then my Super Blast 2s for my daily runs, even short distance. I just put those on. It's just a great shoe for that. It's a better shoe for longer distance, but it's just the foam on there is great. And I used to wear the Nova Blast for shorter distance, but now I just wear the Super Blast just because, same thing. I just got used to it. It's a great shoe. I was able to snag a couple pairs, and so I have a couple that I can put a lot of miles on. But yeah, to go back to the Alphafly 3s, it's good. I also snagged a couple of these, so I have a fresh pair for OC, and I may even wear it for New York later the year. And Yeah, I guess on the negative side of things, I would say the biggest is the bulkiness. Outside of that, I mean, there's really nothing negative about it. I love the upper. It's like a sock. You put it on and it feels so great. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of like I didn't prepare any of this commentary. I'm just kind of like raw thoughts coming to my mind as I'm doing this run. The rest of my gear that I'll be wearing for OC, rabbit half tights, so I'll get wear those, and then singlet. Probably gonna do the same singlet I wore for Surf City, which was the Say Sky singlet. Super light, and I had no issues at Surf City, so I'm not gonna mess a good thing up and try a different singlet. I just wore it a couple months ago, haven't worn it since, so I'll put that on. And then I'll obviously have my Insta360 cam. It'll be the first time actually with a camera on race day, so that's gonna be kind of interesting. And then what else? I'll have to wear a hat now because of the Insta360. And yeah, I'll do long socks for the Alphaflys. I just feel like just in case if it has any type of if I wear short socks and it kind of have any rubbing, things of that nature, so I'll typically wear long socks. And then I got a flip belt to keep my gels in, as well as I'll put gels in my half tight. Well, I'm gonna regroup right now, go back onto this trail, which actually I'm already on. I don't know why I said go back on it, but I'll start to do some more running on this trail, and then I'll catch y'all later. All right, so I just did another mile of marathon-y effort. Definitely a little tough. So anywho, back to talk about shoes. I'm going to get the new Vaporflies. I think they come out in a couple weeks, and that was actually the first shoe. The Vaporfly 2 was the first shoe I ever ran a marathon in, and so I like the Vaporflies. I think for me personally, I like to use them now for shorter distances, but I'm curious to see how they feel with their new foam. I think what I've been reading online, people tend to want to use them for half marathons, not yet for the full, but I think it may be good for the full, so I'm gonna get a pair hopefully in a couple of weeks, try them on, see how I like them. I'll do a long run with them, and I'll talk about it as I run. Shoes I've actually ran marathons in the past, as I mentioned, Vaporfly 2s. I ran the A6 Metaspeed Skies. I think I had a couple of marathons in those. I got a PR, albeit it was my second marathon using those shoes. And yeah, I ran Chicago with those, and yeah, they're good. It was a Metaspeed Sky Plus, I believe. So the foam was a little hard up for me. So later in the marathon, as you can tell now, I like more cushion for marathon shoes, just because later in the race, I feel like my feet need that. So I like the higher stack shoes now, which is why I'm gravitating towards the Alphaflys. But it was a good shoe. I mean, those shoes are great. I mean, ones that don't have, I guess, a high stack, you know, they're nimble. There goes the train. I think that train's going to San Diego. In any case, yeah, I love those shoes. I mean, if I could wear like lower stack shoes for a marathon, I would do it in a heartbeat. I feel like it just messes me up, including my recovery time. And I'm not a person who wants to take too much time off in between marathons. I like to get back into training fairly quickly. So anything I could do to help my legs out, the better. So yeah, and then what else have I worn for a marathon? I think that's it. I think Metaspeeds, Vaporflies, Alphaflys. I think those have been my shoes. I haven't tried Sauconys. I think I only wore like one Saucony shoes, and that was the Speed, I think they were called. And then but I didn't wear it for a marathon. That's just in general, I just wore it. But yeah, I'm excited to see how I do with Alphaflys on a race effort for OC Marathon. I tell you, I love the Adidas Pro 4s. I did the runner's loop with them. I made that mess me up. I may try. I used to do the runner's loop a lot. I stopped, and I think I'm gonna do a test run with the Adidas Pro 4s without the runner's loop. Because it's a great shoe, man. I love that shoe. It's amazing. It's nimble. It's got good cushion on it. It's light. It looks good. I mean, it's a great shoe. For some reason, though, it just messed me up around mile 22, I think, of Surf City. I started getting like issues on my foot, the left side of my leg. I was in shambles. But yeah, I love that shoe though. It's so good. All right. Well, I'm gonna go and get back on my run. I'll catch y'all later. All right, now gonna go home. I'm definitely out of it. The good thing is about these Alphaflys, as I mentioned, you could go fast in them, and you can actually go kind of slow in them too. Like, they're super comfortable. Like, I can walk with these shoes right now if I really wanted to. So I'm obviously not gonna walk home, but I'm gonna start going a little easy pace the rest of the way, and the goal is to just get better, heal, get over the sickness, and then I have 3 more weeks till OC Marathon, so it gives me enough time to get back into PR shape. This week I'll probably do the most miles in the block if my body lets me, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an interesting journey the rest of the way. All right, I may talk some more about the Alphaflys at home, not today obviously, but another time, so that may be included in the video. If I don't, hope you guys got enough information about what I like and do not like about the Alphaflys and my decision-making process for using them for OC Marathon. All right, enjoy your guys' run.